The Open Mic Podcast. The Open Mic Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Open Mic Podcast with me, your host, Tom Hirst, brought to you by Richland Source and Newsroom After Hours. Today we have Ryan from the band Cruze Campo.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you introduce yourself, please, sir? Tell us what you do in the band.
All right, everybody. I'm Ryan Carver. I'm the singer, songwriter, producer. I'm pretty much Cruze Campo and guitar player, of course.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was going to say, it seems like it's kind of turned into your solo project now.
Yeah, so...
tell us about that transition. If people have seen Cruze Campo, there was it seems like it's taken a little bit of a turn. Actually,
it has.
Phil, just give us the whole history.
Okay, I'll give you the whole history. Well, I mean, Cruze Campo pretty much started out as just kind of like a fun, almost experiment for me. Just writing songs, catchy, pop rock type songs, and just recording it, working on my producing skills, stuff of that nature. But then, I started showing the songs to some of my friends, and people really liked it, thought they were really good songs, solid songs, and catchy hooks. And I was like, man, I need to do something with this. Yeah. So from there, I got some guys to be my backing band, and it just kind of took off from there. Nice. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much where it kind of started. And,
how long have you guys been have you been a project?
I mean, Cruze Campo itself, I mean, I've been working, I guess, on the project for maybe a year and a half, but playing live and stuff like that, probably, I mean, just in this year, playing out and stuff like that, really this summer. Yeah. But yeah.
I was going to say, I think one of your guys' first shows was Newsroom After Hours, right?
Yeah, we did it. We played at the Mothership. Okay. In like April 1st. Yeah. Okay. Those guys gave us their first show, and then we did the After Hours show. But then after that, we had a little change up in the band. I got some new guys playing for me. Yeah. And then we've been doing a couple shows here in town in Mansfield, and then we just did a show at the Outpost in Kent last week. Yeah. And that went really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how was that? I've never been there before.
It was it was a cool place. I mean, they got two stages inside, and then they got a big outdoors stage. Yeah. And we played on it wasn't the main stage, it was the second stage. And, it was the first time being there. I looked at that, it wasn't the main stage, and I looked at it and I was like, man, is that the main stage? And they're like, oh, no, that's just the second stage. Because at that point, I didn't see the main stage. Yeah. And, but no, it was a really cool place. A lot of good bands from up there. Okay. And we got some more potential opportunities for shows going on up there.
Some networking.
Yeah, definitely, right. Definitely. So no, it went good.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah. Cool. You guys just released a new single and a music video for the single, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Fresh off the press.
All right. Is that how long did it take you to do all that?
I mean, the funny thing, I had that song wrote and pretty much done recording wise for like a year. Okay. And then it just things happen and blah blah blah, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do Cruze Campo now, and so we just mixed and mastered it and just put it out. For the music video, it took probably a solid month to get all the editing and all the different all the shots. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done a music video in probably over two years ish. Yeah. So it was kind of cool to go back and do the process and think, okay, what can we do better this time? Yeah. Because the guy that does it, his name's Nathan Oberdeer. Okay. He's one of my good friends, and he's just super into video and editing, all that good stuff, which I'm not too up on right now at the moment.
And too busy writing songs. Yeah.
Exactly, that's right. Yeah. I'm too busy being a rock star. But,
yeah, right. Exactly.
But he's really good at that stuff, and we both, just me and him, knocked it out together and got it done, and and it came out really good.
Nice.
Especially for, I mean, the budget wasn't that big, you know,
right.
so for what we had to work with, it came out really good.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
So yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it looked like you guys had fun making it.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
yeah,
it looked good.
It was a good time. We just, I mean,
the field shots are my favorite.
yeah, that's what everybody says.
Yeah, right.
I had to haul that amp out in the field, and I got like mosquito bites all over my face. And
absolutely.
I remember, you know, I live kind of out in the country there, and drug this amp out in the middle of a field, and I was in my gold suit jacket, and I remember cars like driving past, and then they'd come back, and you see the same cars, you know, because the road's kind of out there a little bit. So it was pretty funny.
Everybody rubbernecking.
Yeah, that's right. It's like
right.
they probably don't say that too much, you know.
Guy in a gold vest playing guitar in a field.
In a field, yes.
Nothing plugged in.
Yeah, yep, that's right.
Oh yeah. Sight to behold.
But yeah, I mean, that was just a shot I kind of envisioned, and I was like, all right, well, let's do it.
Yeah,
you
right.
know? And he had the drones and stuff, so we're like, all right, well, we can make this cool. You know, 'cause he's like, man, we should get some drone shots. I was like, all right, I got an idea.
That's the way to do it right there.
So that's just how it happened.
Yeah, you need to at least have a field shot in every music video
exactly.
from now on.
It's standard now. So.
Yeah, it's your signature. Ryan in a field playing guitar.
That's right.
Majestic. You need to get a fan, blow your hair around in the wind if there's
big
not
old
much.
commercial fans out in the field.
Yeah, artificial.
Yes.
And it'll be perfect.
That's right. He did have to, in the ending, edit in some rain.
Oh, okay.
In that last part.
Yeah.
So, it was a bright, sunny day, and of course it wasn't raining, so
of course, yeah.
he had to edit that in.
Not the vibe, right?
It looked pretty cool. I don't know how he does that crap, but...
Hey, man. Probably AI or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
But, no, it looked good.
Nice, man.
So.
Nice, man. So what genre would you say Cruze Campo is that you're going for? To me, it sounds pretty 90s alternative.
Okay,
but
I see that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
some okay, like some I mean, I think Cruze Campo is kind of, I mean, I just call it pop rock.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's got catchy hooks.
Yeah.
It's got the rock vibe.
Right.
You know, I do see that 90s thing you're talking about. I definitely do see that.
Creeps in there.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on that stuff too. So,
Right.
you know.
The new classics.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just think, as far as the music, you know, I just try to make it catchy, something people can relate, you know, with. Yeah, I mean, that's like sometimes the chorus is sometimes life just sucks.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just sucks. You know, it's all right.
Hey.
It happens.
Yeah.
You
right.
know, and I think everybody, you know, everybody can relate to that in some sort of way. So I think that's pretty important with it, just having relatable music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as a genre, I mean, I'd say pop rock. You know,
keep it simple.
As far as I mean, I got all kinds of songs planned out. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I got a lot of material to work with here, so it's probably going to change as it progresses a little bit.
For sure.
But we'll see.
Okay.
So I just have to find out.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, sir.
Keep riding along for the journey.
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you guys, when you release your next single, it seems like you're kind of keeping to a schedule there.
Yes.
Single release schedule.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, what we're doing now is we're trying to put out a new single at least once a month or every 6 weeks ish. So right now we're mixing and mastering the next single to be released, and it should be coming out at like the end of December ish.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, what the plan is we're going to put out a new single every 6 weeks, promote it within that time. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we're promoting the single just came out, and then also finishing up the next one.
Okay.
So it's a busy schedule.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Churning them out, man.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, like I said, I mean, I got so much content to work with songs. Yeah. I mean, I probably got 4 albums worth of material right now.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, we just keep hammering out, and
what's your guys' process for picking out the next single if you have with that much material?
Yeah,
you just kind of throw them post them on a dartboard and just throw darts at them.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I like to take it, you know, like this right now. We're working on 8. There's a song, you know, we got a set of 8 songs. Okay. And we're just taking it one at a time. Okay. You know, once we run through this set of songs, then we move on to the next one. Yeah. And just kind of go from there. Okay. We're about halfway through this set of 8. Yeah. Okay. And then, you know, so what the plan is, you know, we get done with this set of 8, and then we release it as a full album. Mm-hmm. And then go from there. Yeah. So people call it like a waterfall effect. You know, you release, you know, maybe, you know, a bunch of singles and you put it as an album and then just kind of, you know, shoot it out like that. But so yeah, I mean that's what we're doing right now. Yeah. And then I'd like to do, you know, as far as content on social media, try to get as much videos, as much content. You know, I'm trying to post at least something new once a day. Okay. You know, so I think social media is really important right now with music. Right. I mean, that's, you know, you got to go where the people are at, and people are on there. So all the time. Right. Constantly. There's constant eyes out there to be looking and watching. Yeah, absolutely. And we're trying to put some money towards it, you know, get the promotion down. Yeah. And all that good stuff, you know, try to get in front of people. I think that's the main thing right now for us is just trying to push the music to people, you know, get it. Because, I mean, I feel the songs are solid enough they could definitely go somewhere. Yeah. I think, like I said, I think people really like them, you know. And, I mean, that's why I kind of started this, is because I just showed these to some friends, and they're like, man, this is, you know, I think this is the best stuff you've done so far. I was like, all right, well, that's do something with them. Yeah, I got to do something with them. That's telling me something. Yeah, so, absolutely. Nice, so, man. Just build that foundational basis for your fans to land on. Absolutely. Yeah, that following, growing that following's key right now. Yeah. And when I kind of started this, I thought, you know, okay, well, with the social media stuff, you know, okay, maybe we can just grow following on social media and then come to the shows, you know. But I realized, I saw this one guy, he was playing here in town, I forget who it was.
Okay.
It was at a show. I think you were there.
Yeah.
It was at a show at the hair salon here
Okay,
in
yeah.
town.
AK.
Yeah, AK. But this guy had he had like 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of monthly listeners. He's like a DJ.
Oh, yeah. Swansea Skag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mason.
I mean, he was cool at what he does. You know?
Yeah. His stuff's great, man.
But it kind of hit me. I was like, man, this guy's got like 500,000 followers on Spotify.
Yeah.
And this
Massive.
hair salon's not even filled.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we need to play the shows too.
Yeah.
And I was talking to somebody else, and they're like, yeah, this is the first time he's played in 2 years.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, it's cool,
Right.
I mean, it's awesome. He's got this Spotify, following for his
Yeah.
music, but at the same time, it's like, man, you need to be able to fill these places. So you got to do both. That's what I learned is,
Yeah.
I can't just do the social media stuff. I got to play out.
Right.
I got to get in front of people.
And it's almost like there's they're two different worlds that are
Yeah.
operating within each other, but separate at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is. That's you hit the nail on the head right there. I mean, that's exactly right. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta be doing both things if you really want to make it successful.
Right.
I mean, I'm learning. Doing ticket shows. I know you've been down that road. It's a
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's a tough game.
Don't do it. It's evil. It's a scam.
But it's a tough game, but it's like, if you really want to make it in the music biz, you gotta sell those tickets.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, think about
gotta
a stadium.
get seats in there.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
think about a stadium show. They're just selling
You gotta
tickets.
get bodies and seats.
That's right. I need bodies. But
just give me your money and stand there.
Yes,
That's all
exactly.
we want. Like,
Exactly.
Why is it that hard? Just give me your money and stand there.
Yeah, I
and
know.
have
I don't
fun.
know why it's that hard. It is. It's
Now
hard.
you got to have social media to balance off of it. If they can't find you on social media, then you've already lost them.
That's why I'm posting,
Yeah.
something every day, because if you don't post, if you take a week off, man, you start to disappear.
Right.
It's
crazy how fast you become irrelevant.
I mean, I got a lot of friends at school and stuff, and they're like, man, we see you post all the time. I was like, see, I'm in your head. You know about me. So
taking up that free space.
Exactly. They're like, you're posting every day. I always see Cruze Campo notifications coming up.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's great. That's exactly where it needs to be.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I just posted something 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So,
Right. What is it? The one consistent attributing factor towards success is perseverance.
Yeah.
Nothing else, not IQ, not anything else. It's just perseverance.
Yeah. Just keep pushing.
Just keep pounding them over the head with more and more notifications.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's catching on a little bit too. I mean, people see it, they know about it. So
yeah, absolutely.
you just got to keep pushing.
Right.
I mean, right now, we're focusing on recording.
Yeah.
Right now, and then getting our socials up to date. I'd eventually like to get like a website, and then have more content on YouTube. That's one thing I've found is not a lot of local bands have much on YouTube.
Yeah, that or it's just hard to find.
Yeah, that or it's hard to find. Yeah,
right.
So that's one thing that just kind of hit me the other day. Is like, man, I need to start putting some stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Do some playthrough videos.
Yeah,
do some in the studio videos.
Exactly.
Studio updates. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a whole slew of content that you can start adding to your repertoire there.
Exactly. So
man.
I think I'm gonna try to do more there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, this summer we're trying to book. I mean, I kind of want to do like a little tour type thing this summer. Try to do
Heck
that.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what
Keep
that
it in
consists
Ohio,
of.
or are you gonna try and branch out?
Do maybe a couple. Do a little. Run of dates in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then I really like Nashville. I went down there a couple years ago.
It's such a beautiful city.
Yeah, yeah. And there's so many places to play down there.
Yeah.
There's a lot more competition, of course, because that's where everybody's at. But I'm thinking about it'd be cool to like take a week and go down there and play like a different venue each night for like 5 days.
Yeah, I mean, just on the same block, you could play a different bar every night,
Yeah.
pretty much. If you could get into it, you could probably do multiple ones a night.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah. I mean, the music down there starts at 10,
Yeah.
and it goes to like 2 in the morning.
Right.
10 in the morning from 2 in the morning.
Yep. Every single shop/bar
Yeah.
has something going
I know.
on.
And it's
musically.
like-
it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's
It's,
absolutely incredible. It kind of blows your mind that that's even possible.
know.
But there's that many people and it works.
I
you
know. I mean, it's just, it's,
Yeah, that would
everybody
be-
down there's playing, it's either in a band trying to make it, playing
Yep.
music.
Yep.
Your trash guy down to your waitress down to,
Yeah.
whoever. I mean, they're all trying to make it down there. So
Yeah.
it's a cool scene. And,
Right.
I think it's funny how a lot of people
Yeah.
think it's like country. It's just country, but it's not. It's
Dude,
it's everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, people from LA are moving down there right now.
Yeah,
So,
it's a happening place.
definitely.
Even more happening with everything social, politically going on, economically. There's a lot of people moving there.
yeah, definitely.
Dude, yeah, that would be cool. I'd be very curious to see what came of that. What kind of people you met, what
I
kind of connections you made.
Yeah.
If you could just get like that booked, that'd be really interesting.
I know.
It'd
Yeah.
be cool to do as well. Do like a vlog type style on your YouTube with that.
Yeah.
Kind of follow yourself through that week and.
Definitely.
Yeah, right.
A lot
I'd be
of
curious to watch that.
content within that week.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
See the local younger band goes down to Nashville
Yep.
and see what happens. you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think people would be interested in following you along on
Yeah.
that.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's what a couple people told me when Dive Bomb did our little run a month ago.
Yeah.
Lee was posting a lot from his Instagram, and then we gave Jill and Jake got him access to the Instagram, the Dive Bomb Instagram, so he was posting a lot of his stories. People were just talking about how they enjoyed following along with it, kind of made it feel like they were a part of the trip, in a way.
Exactly.
Which, I don't think like that. I didn't think of that as being something people would be even interested in seeing and being a part of, but it makes sense in hindsight. So
definitely.
I'd definitely be interested in seeing how that went for you guys.
That definitely. I mean, I think that's one thing too. When you're in the band, you look at things totally different from people that are not in the band. Your fans or people that just have heard you for the first time.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So, definitely following that journey. I mean, you think of, for me, any band that I'm really into, I want to see behind the footage scenes, or them in the studio, or, just them warming up before a big show, stuff like that. So, definitely doing more stuff like that.
Cool. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, I definitely think you guys should do that Ohio run too this summer.
know.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We're trying to get some. I don't know if you guys ever did it with Dive Bomb Promo West shows. Did you guys ever get with them?
Yeah,
in
I know that
Columbus?
name.
They're just a promotion company down there, but this one place called The Basement down in Columbus.
Yeah. Oh,
and
Basement.
and I'd like to get a show there for the summer or sometime here in 2024.
Heck yeah.
So do something like that. So we actually had an opportunity come up, and I missed the email. So I was like, oh my god.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
It gets on your spam or something.
It was in my it was in my spam or something. It wasn't on my main, inbox.
Gmail.
Yeah, so I
Come
was
on,
like,
Gmail.
yeah.
Step it up. I know you're listening.
I was
Do
like,
better.
crap. But I know the guy who books for The Basement there.
Yeah.
So he said he'll keep us in mind. So
Sick, man.
It wasn't a big deal, but it's still kind of
Yeah, man.
a big stab to the gut too.
Right. At the same time, very disappointing.
Yeah. It happens.
Very disappointing.
There's always shows
That's
going
all right.
on.
It just wasn't the right one for you
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
There'll be a better one.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I saw you in the yearbook. I couldn't help but see your smile. And I saw you in the yearbook. And I couldn't help but see your smile. What's the point in us? What's the point?
Sick, man. When you guys got any shows coming up?
Right now, nothing really. Like I said, we're working on music.
Yeah, just kind of keeping in the studio.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, this summer we're going to be doing quite a bit.
I think you guys are going to just kind of chill and push out the rest of these 8 before you start booking something again?
So the schedule right now looks like we should have pretty much all 8 out by somewhere in like early June-ish, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So, and then, once that's kind of the plan is, push these 8 out, promote them, do some good promotion online, do stuff like this, podcast,
right?
Just promotion, and then, try to play as many shows we can get from here on out till summer. Yeah. And then from there, release the full album in June-ish. Yeah. And then from there, start playing.
Play a frick ton off of it.
Yeah, just play out as much as we possibly can.
Sick.
So,
heck yeah, man.
So yeah, I mean, that's one thing, with this project, I envision doing some big things. Yeah. So I think that's one of the things is, if you want to do big things in music, you gotta go out there and make big things happen,
right? Right. And also you gotta do what you guys are attempting to do. Really, what you're doing right now is pre-planning a lot of this stuff. You know, you really got to be mindful of the future and how you plan for it. And this stuff takes time, especially getting a full length out. Like whether you release them like you're doing or all at once, it's going to take a lot of time.
It takes,
so
it takes time.
And you got to build that foundation.
That following, that fan base. That's really key right now.
Yeah, so it definitely sounds like you guys are trying to do it the right way and make big things happen slowly.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly right. I mean, your guys' last show with Dive Bomb, I was there. That was a great show, by the way.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. There's some dude that stage diving to me 3 times, I think, and knocked my head off. But
heck yeah! Congrats.
It was still fun.
Heck yeah! That means it was a good show. When you almost get hurt at a show, it's a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that whole show is kind of watching what you guys do for your show. The introduction. You got the Soul Glow theme. And then the lighting and stuff. I mean, it was good stuff. Thank you. So I'm trying to think about that for our shows. I mean, that's one thing you gotta think about, is when you're doing a show, it's a show, I mean, a lot of bands that are just coming up, they don't do a show. It's kind of just we play our songs and then we get off, But I mean, the stuff that happens in between songs is really key. What you say, what happens. Right. You don't have to say anything. Play just some music in between, whatever. Yeah. Transitioning to the songs and the way it starts out. You guys have that down really good. So.
Thanks. Well, that's mostly Jake and Austin. So
yeah.
They definitely direct a lot of that, but and then Tyler, Master Lightsmith Tyler in the back there flipping the switches.
Lighting's
dude. Yeah, it really helps a lot. It brings the entire picture, the show. It glues it together. Makes it more cohesive. Keeps people's attention.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one thing I've been kind of thinking about getting is some better lights for our shows. That way. Right. Like I said, it just keeps people more entertained. It just adds to it. Right. So that lighting's very important.
Flashing things keeps people's attention.
Exactly, yeah.
Keep
them
watching.
In a trance.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Well, anything else you guys you want to add?
I just say check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. Cruze Campo. For anybody out there, we appreciate you listening. Okay. And there's a lot more on the way. And Tommy, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We'll have to do this again.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, check out our new song Sometimes Out. Should be out on everything. And then stay tuned for the next.
Yeah, we'll have to have you back on once the album's getting ready to be released.
That's right.
Kick off the summer maybe or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be sweet.
Yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I want to do, I really want to work towards having more live performances in the studio. So maybe we could do like a... have you come in with an acoustic, play a couple.
Yeah, that'd be definitely.
That'd be a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, that would be sweet. Definitely.
Sick, awesome. Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you coming.
No problem.
All right. Thank you, guys. This has been another episode of the Open Mic Podcast brought to you by Richland Source, Newsroom After Hours. fake sponsored by Potent Studios, Two Cousins Pizza, and Henry Screen Printing. Thank you guys so very much for everything that you do, and thank you guys to Mansfield for hanging out and being awesome, and coming out to awesome shows and supporting all the local music that you do. Please share this with people that need to hear that there's an awesome music scene in Mansfield, and need to wake up and come party with us.
That's right. Come party Cruze Campo.
Yeah, there we go. Cruze Campo style.
That's right.
Thank you guys so very much, and have a great day. Peace.
Peace.